Welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals facing the Illinois Fighting Illini.
And just listen to the atmosphere tonight. You have the band raging on, and the student section is trying to stomp a hole through the bleachers. What a venue to see two great teams go at it.
And you know the students, Greg, are extra amped up tonight as this is a showdown between two outstanding programs. And, of course, we're all curious and anxious to see what Prez can do on the court as he continues to draw an awful lot of hype for a college player.
Here are the starters for Louisville. We've got White. Price is out there with Sanders. Then there's Payton. And it's Mack in at the 5 spot. The pass to Campbell. There's the triple. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Price kicks to Sanders. Now here's Mack. He's covered closely.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And it goes down 2 points.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Well, I think it's got to serve notice to the defense that it's going to take a much stronger effort than that to contain this guy today. They've got to bring more force if they're going to try to slow him down.
Here's White. Brant Alabaster making his last shot. White against Campbell. Clock at 4. White dishes to Payton. And there's the 35-second shot clock violation, so they give up possession. Passes it to Fresh. Some nice ball movement here by the Fighting Illini. Shoots. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look you want.
Pass to White. Looking to end the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, a good open look, and he sprays it home from 3.
Pass to Fresh. To the wing on the left. Inside. That's good from Prez on the assist by Harper. Prez has got his second bucket of the night.
Even when contested, Prez buries these interior shots. He's got a high motor, and he's got a lot of confidence in his ability to score. And, you know, you look at Prez, the reason he is considered a once-in-a-generation player isn't just his measurements. I mean, it's how far ahead of the learning curve he is with how he controls his body. I mean, moves so easily out there, getting up and down the floor. And that's a big deal for a big guy.
And for all the great players we've seen in the past few years, Prez stands out to me because he does it at the size of a legit big man. And as soon as he steps on the floor, you can see teams adjust to how they approach the game. He is an actual game changer in that sense.
Price kicks to Sanders. To the middle. Shoots off the screen. A shot off that time.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Prez in at center. Harper is out there with Campbell. Then there's Alabaster, and it's Fresh in at the 2 guard.
And I think a lot of us expected Prez to put on a show in this one, but I don't think many saw this coming. What a dominating first half it has been for the budding star.
Well, it's games like this that have fueled the hype machine around Prez. I mean, the numbers tell some of the story, but when you see it for yourself, what he's doing out there, I mean, you see how special this player is.
And for Louisville, they've got Price. White is out there with Payton. Then there's Sanders. And it's Mack in at the 5. Here's what Illinois has got going on now. Johnson, he's checked in for Harper. Morris comes in for Campbell. Porter's checked in for Fresh. And Freeze subbed in for Alabaster. Here's Hughes. Outside, Russell. There's the pass to Hughes. Screened by Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Rest passes to Onuaku. Three-pointer. Illinois grabs the miss. Prez has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Prez, he's in at center. Porter is out there with 3. Then it's Johnson, and it's Morris in at the 3, the small forward.
Hey, guys, Prez playing well. He has 8 points, and when it comes to rebounding, he's had a nice night there, too.
He's not afraid to mix it up there in the middle, getting in there and doing a lot of the dirty work.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Fighting Illini?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Both free throws good from Prez.
And, Prez isn't a guy who's just demanding of himself, but he's also demanding of his teammates, too.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, Russell is out there with West. Then it's Thomas, and it's Hughes in at the 3. Now here's West. Thomas, a screen on Porter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Louisville shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Second free throw, no good. The Fighting Illini leading by 11. Passes it to Free. Johnson kicks to Prez. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And that's just what Prez does, getting real physical with the D on his shots.
The Fighting Illini have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Both free throws good from Prez.
And one reason why Prez jumped to the top of the prospect list is because he had a great coach during high school. Coach Washington Falls gave him incredibly sound fundamentals, and it's allowed Prez to have a strong base with how he plays.
And not only did Coach Falls help him with his foundation as a player, but he also provided tremendous insight and advice into the world of basketball and the world that's around us in basketball. So I think Prez owes an awful lot to Coach Falls for the player he's become.
Porter kicks to Johnson. The dish to Morris. To the paint, deflects the pass, takes the 13-footer, and the rebound goes to Louisville. There's 53 seconds left here in the first half of basketball. Hughes against Morris. Pass to Hughes. Back to Russell. Thomas up top. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. The Fighting Illini leading by 11. Morris outside to the paint. The 10-footer. Jump shot is good. Prez has got 14 points for the game.
And that's how you shoot it from mid-range. Prez just nailing the shot with ease.
Now, here is Russell. West outside. Lets it go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. West has got his first 3 points of the game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And the first half is now in the books. The Fighting Illini leads by 10. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half. We welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
And this is a deficit that isn't problematic, but they'll want to start chipping away at it as soon as they can before time starts to work against them.
Well, Greg, I think you've got to give Prez a lot of credit for putting this team in a place where they can just play their game and let the clock do the rest. I mean, they came out with a lot more intensity early and very much in the driver's seat now.
Prez in its center. Alabaster is out there with Fresh. Then there's Campbell, and it's Harper in at the 4 spot.
When you talk about Prez, one thing that I think you need to keep in mind is that he epitomizes what it means to be a student athlete. I mean, never takes shortcuts in the classroom and is a very dedicated student off the court. Love to see that.
Yeah, and just talking to Prez for a few minutes, and you'll see how seriously he takes his academics, not just for himself, but for everyone in his life. And the fact he values that education speaks also, I believe, to his character.
On the court right now for the Cardinals, they've got Payton. Sanders is out there with Price. Then it's White, and it's Mack in at the center position. Alabaster kicks to Harper. Prez passes to Fresh. Here's Prez, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And how about the skill from Prez down on the block, working hard inside and getting the contact in the process.
The Fighting Illini have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And that one misses. Roberts is checked in for Illinois. Starks comes in for Alabaster, and he's good on the second.
Timeout. Starting.
Louisville calls timeout. Nice game, great performance by Prez.
He is on a major.
Louisville trails by 11, so on the floor for Illinois. Prez, he's in at center. Harper is out there with Campbell. Then there's Alabaster, and it's Fresh in at the 2. Now here's Price. Back to Mack. From 10 feet out, and that one is good. Mack's got it back down to within single digits for the Cardinals.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Riding on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Down low. Here's Prez. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Stellar concentration from Prez, making these tough finishes look way too easy.
A lot of times you'll see a star player out of high school come in and only look to score when they get the ball. Prez is different in that regard. He knows the value of strong team play and is always willing to put the team first.
And Greg, we've seen a number of players that say they have a team first mentality, but the old saying is true. Actions speak louder than words. From what I understand about Prez, he'll demand a lot of his teammates, and as far as mental focus, he won't let them slide at all.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Fighting Illini.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
To the inside. It's stolen by Mack. We've got 1:28 left in the second half of basketball. Here's Alabaster. Here's Prez. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. White dishes to Price. To the paint. Looking for Mack. He gets it there. Out to Price. Out to the wing. And there's the feed to Mack. Jacks up a 3. Louisville again missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight. Guys, it's over. I think we can say that now with certainty.
I'm with you. I mean, we'd like to officially welcome everybody to garbage time.
Now here's Mack. That's tipped.
And you got to respect the D. Prez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
And look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that play off with. No layups for the big fella.
And so it's Louisville with it. Down by 15. Right side Russell. And stolen by Barton. Here's Morris. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Odom kicks to Thomas. On the wing, Hughes. Odom, the pass to Thomas. That's short off the rim. So it's Illinois picking up the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Class, hope you had a nice weekend. Just a reminder, your group biology projects are due in my inbox by 8 a.m. on Friday. If you don't get it to me by then, it's 10% off every day it's late. And make sure to work together on this. Don't let your partner take all the credit. It's only going to make the semester harder for you. Now let's get into today's lesson. I'm going to skim over what molecular biology is. You should have done your reading last night, so it should make more sense to you. Molecular biology deals with genetics and DNA, but it also
Get some of that, man. You can't touch me in this game.
Hi. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh, hey. What's up?
I just wanted to make sure you had your part of the biology project.
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome. Can I see it?
Oh, of course. Yeah, sure. Here we go. Let's see. It should be in the cloud.
Oh.
Check your phone.
Okay.
Got it? Cool.
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Just to be clear, I wasn't trying to check up on you or anything. I just wanted... It's a group project.
Yeah. No, don't worry about it. I'm sorry earlier for dozing off in class. We just had a late practice and then we had a...
We're good. Don't even worry about it. It's not a problem.
Yeah. I just didn't want you to think that I was a dumb jock or something like that.
We're good.
All
Don't
right.
make it awkward.
All right.
I forgive you as long as you bring the team to the title.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah, my family's been big supporters of the team, and my parents get real cranky when they lose, so don't lose. It's simple, right?
Yeah, simple enough, I guess.
Yeah.
So your dad was on the team, or?
Oh, no, my dad ran track. My mom played basketball. She's got her jersey in the drafters, too. So.
Wow, jersey in the rafters. That's what I'm up against.
Yeah, I mean, small, dainty shoes to fill. So, no problem, right? Good luck. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Uh-huh. Ooh, I am gonna miss you next year.
What are you talking about, man?
Come on, bro. You'll be pro next year.
You think so?
So why would you stay for 2?
Well, I don't know. I honestly hadn't even thought about it yet. I mean, the draft is so far away, and there's still a lot of stuff to figure out. I mean, the season's long, right?
Yeah, well, you better start thinking about it. I mean, this season is almost over. All right? Anyway.
All right, let's get back to it.
Yeah, back to it. And buckets. Thank you.